to the Off the Clock podcast. I'm here with Logan and what seems to be our permanent special guest, Berlant.
Can't get enough of them.
Yeah, can't get enough of him. The fans love him. We love him. Girls love him. He's back.
And we are back in Hunter's basement.
Shout out, Mom. Making it happen.
Still no
what's up.
J's.
Yep, still no sponsor. Still no Jersey Mike sponsor.
We're working to get the gym sponsorship back.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Clocking in tomorrow. Gonna try to retie some ties, connect some bridges.
In some rough waters.
Yep. Yeah. And today we don't have a set topic. Switching it up a little bit. I know it's weird. Fans are gonna be.
Yeah.
Just looked a little weird for a second. And fans are gonna be shooken up by this.
Wow.
You're gonna be like, whoa,
Well,
what is this?
I mean, I guess let's get going. I got some questions for you guys
Okay.
that I'd like to bring up. We can all, weigh in. What are we thinking for like the perfect height?
Okay, that's actually a good question to start off with. I mean, I feel like the perfect height, I feel like it's a bit smaller. Like, I feel like I'm in a bit of a minority.
Okay.
I like them a little bit smaller, like I'd say like 5'3", 5'4". It's perfect height for me.
I think the perfect height only depends on like how tall you are, because if you're like
Yeah,
short,
but like we're asking you. It's not
Yeah.
like it's like subjective to you. Like, what do you think?
I agree with you mostly. 5'4", I think is like the all around perfect height.
You're losing a lot of aura by saying that, just so you know.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go a little shorter than that.
Oh wow. Okay.
That's,
Okay.
I'd say like 5'2". I like them a little petite,
I say.
And that offers a good gap between me and them. Yeah.
I feel like if you go too short, it's almost like take your child to your date day. You know?
Yeah, I understand that. And I understand, like, that's kind of the opposite of, like, a D1 child approach. But,
Yeah.
it's just what I like, I guess.
You guys ever seen that picture of Shaq and Simone Biles?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I feel like that's what kind of like what that reminds me of, is if you're like going to somebody under 5 foot.
Yeah,
I feel like that's the red zone right there.
right.
You don't really want to do that.
That can be scary. And a lot of people, I feel like, say that they think long legs are really attractive.
No. Oh.
Personally, I don't. Some people just, they
Well, I
like them
think-
taller.
I think that can tie into like the perfect height, because like the body proportions like can
Yeah,
change.
proportions. They do help, because if you have like a fucking
Yeah.
SpongeBob SquarePants type.
I mean, yeah, you could be 5'2" and have
Top,
long
yeah.
legs. It's all about what you got per capita. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, generally speaking, like a taller girl would have taller legs, and some guys really find that attractive, and then
Yeah.
therefore find them being taller attractive.
I like it in the ass.
You're
So-
speaking from experience here.
No. I'm talking about.
No,
that.
we like the shorter ones.
Yeah,
That's what
like
we're
the short
saying.
ones, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Oh
mean,
my gosh.
it just makes sense to
Yeah.
me.
Okay, and then I'm gonna have you ask a question next. What's your question gonna be?
This might be a bit controversial one, but what do you guys think is the like perfect weight?
Oh, whoa.
From behind bars.
Sure, you want to ask that one?
I mean, I already said it, so
Okay, my bad.
Well-
Standing on business.
I mean, we're gonna have to be a little. Now, you know what? I'm not gonna be careful about
Yeah,
this.
fuck them.
Yeah, frick them.
Fuck the fetish.
Perfect weight. I mean, that's obviously gonna depend on like per capita. Like a little bit
Yeah,
taller, you can
exactly.
get away with a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Whereas
I
like
mean,
a
you
little
have
bit
to.
shorter. Yeah, right. I mean, if you're thinking 5'2", I don't even know like what you would weigh in at 5'2".
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know if like it's the weight that we're judging off of. I feel like it's the frame that we're judging.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we can all mutually agree
Yeah, like
unanimously on what
you don't want a muffin, you know.
Yeah.
You don't want a circle. So
Yeah.
I feel like
Gotta be careful. I mean, it's a fine line between too much and
yeah, just
perfect,
enough. And I feel like just enough is like a lot less than too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like too much, it's like it. Like they have fucking like 16 chins.
Then
fucking-
again, if they're already towing that line and they're single,
like if you
when they go in a relationship and get all comfortable, they're gone.
yeah, because
So I think you gotta look for them with like healthy habits in terms
exactly
of like
yeah. You can't go into somebody that's just like just eating chips all day.
they're a candle in the wind about to just blow up the scale.
Sitting on their ass all day, taking naps all day,
Mm-hmm.
not shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
The second they get comfortable in a relationship,
yeah. They just start chowing down, eating pies.
dude,
pizza.
they eat you out of house and home too.
Yeah.
Like,
They start eating out. You start eating your house out more than you eat them out. You know.
no,
And then
for real.
yeah, that's when it starts to get pricey.
I feel like they can be like
Mhm.
they can be like a little heavier, but if they're fit, like it'll work.
Well, yeah, I mean, muscle
Oh,
weighs
yeah,
more than
that's-
fat,
that's
right?
muscle, yeah.
And you don't want to, like a man.
You don't. I feel like something that's been going around recently is like a trend for some guys. I feel like they like the muscle mommies. You
I
know?
do. That's a
You like that?
Yep, you got me.
Wow, you
Yep.
got one?
What?
It's like a Pokemon catching one right now.
I know. Yeah, I mean that's true. Obviously, you don't want to. You hope they don't like got like literally a man frame going on, but
Yeah.
little muscle. I mean, yeah.
Okay. That's
You think you guys think the 6-pack looks good? Like, I feel like it could be like a little bit bulging, but if it's completely out,
yeah,
I
like
feel
if you can.
I mean,
see,
if they
like,
got
the
like
things
absolute
and,
like
like if they're
if they're cutting diamonds with their abs, then
Yeah,
no.
then
But if
no,
it's like
yeah.
kind of subtle, I don't care. Yeah.
Here, let me bring your phone up to show the people a good example of like perfect perfect height, like it's nothing like somebody that I know personally. It's a celebrity, so like let's see this.
All right. Shout out to Hunter's mom again.
Yeah, shout out to my mom. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's not like what we're doing this on. Hold on, it's coming. Kids these days with these phones, you know.
What are we working with here?
Right here. She's like, I don't know, like 5'2", 5'3". Got some muscle to her, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. This is who it is.
And like once
Yeah.
again, I think if they're muscly, then you're in a good position because they're not gonna trend in a bad direction where they get
Yeah.
overweight and then you're not happy with your situation and they're eating you out of house and home.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Yeah, why are you laughing? This isn't a funny topic.
This is how a lot of relationships end, actually.
Yeah.
I think we go on to the next question, guys.
Okay. What do we think about tan lines? I know that's a very hot topic. And I like it a lot. I know a lot of people like it a lot. What would you guys say about it?
Yeah, what do you got, bro?
I like them. I'd say I like them.
How much do you like them?
Like, I mean, if they're like burnt and then like it's like night and day, I don't like that. But
Like dark chocolate to white chocolate difference?
I mean,
It's not funny. This is a serious podcast. Professional.
I apologize.
Yeah, you're good. Just don't let it happen again.
Yeah, but I feel like if it's like, just like how we said about the 6'5", like if it's subtle, I think it's very good. But a little too much can be bad, and I mean, not all. It's fine. So I feel like if there's no tan line, it's safe. Like you can get risky with tan lines.
I agree. If you go from like a burnt piece of toast to just absolute Dracula, then no. But you're doing it wrong at that point. But like if it's a good, like comfortable like conversion between the two, yeah, then it's game on.
See, no, I'm very different from you guys. You guys
You
ready?
like a lot of contrast.
You guys ready for this? I think
You like a burnt piece of
I
toast.
think any tan line is a good tan line, but I think I feel like the more difference there is, the better it is. I mean, I feel like I'm a minority with that, but I feel like it just shows more dedication, you know, to what they're doing, to their profession. More contrast shows that they're spending more time at it. More contrast shows that they were definitely more dedicated, and it shows that their effort was definitely put in.
Yeah, but some girls can't, like, some people just can't tan like a lot. Like their body just doesn't let them. So
How much of like a level does this take it up? Would you say though, based on like with no tan line, say like in the winter or whatever,
Well,
compared to
I feel like in the
midsummer
winter
and
it's
it's like-
understandable, but I feel like I don't. Yeah, I feel like in the winter it's definitely understandable why you wouldn't have one unless you're going to like the tanning beds or stuff like that. But
Mhm. I mean, if you're with someone that has tan lines, like, do you want that just in the summer or do you want it year round?
I feel like you want it more in the summer, but then year round it's also a good positive. But I feel like it's more in season in the summer. It's one of those seasonal things.
Mm-hmm. That just happens on its own.
Yeah, and I feel like
Right.
when it does happen on its own, it's a natural beauty.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time for the
I think it's time for our segment of
Jersey Mike's web pickup.
Yep. Where we go on a
See who the
Tinder
lucky girl
and
is today.
find one of my matches and hit them with a pickup line and see what happens.
If you guys are wondering why I can't do this, I am only 17 years old and Tinder did block me out. So
Yep. Our last pickup line, no success yet.
be posting it on TikTok when they do reply.
Our lucky lady of today is gonna be Emily.
Oh, tan lines there.
Yep. 158 miles away. Yeah, we are working with something here.
Yep.
And I think the go-to today is gonna be I saw you on Spotify,
This is a winner.
and you were one of the hottest singles.
Oh wow, yeah. See, like the reason that one works is because like you're telling them like even if you have a boyfriend, you're single now.
Well, you can't put one of because then you're saying there's other girls, so she's just one of them.
Wow, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Did you already send it?
No.
You
Okay,
were
good.
the hottest single.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. And trial by fire here, so send.
Sending it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta not make it not plural.
Yeah, sure. Lock in, bro.
Spotify, you're the hottest single. All right, I just had to double check my grammar.
Sent.
Sent.
All right.
Trial by fire.
Check the TikTok. TikTok's gonna be linked on the YouTube. It's gonna be the same name as the YouTube. We're gonna be posting on that. Some clips of the podcast, you know, some results of that segment, the Jersey Mike's web pickup. It's gonna be a good time over the TikTok, you know. Definitely looking forward to posting on there a lot more.
Absolutely. All right, and I think now's a good time. Now that we're back to our regularly scheduled program, should we weigh like the pros and cons of like a working woman versus a partying woman?
Yeah, I feel like that's it's a very interesting topic.
For sure. I think obviously you want to weigh out like a little bit of partying is awesome and a little like a decent amount of working is also good, but
Yeah.
like you know, healthy balance
Yeah,
between the
actually-
two.
Yeah, see, but my thing with that is like I agree with that, but I feel like you'd rather have more, like if you were to have more of the one another, I
Mhm.
feel like you'd rather have more working than just partying.
Yeah.
Because if you have more working, then like you can tell they're responsible. They're not just worried about partying; they're more worried about doing what they have to do.
And I mean, this ties into whatever you're looking for. Like if you're looking for a friend with benefits, a party animal is not a bad way to go.
Exactly, yeah. But if you're looking for an actual relationship, I feel like a worker is a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, but too much of either is obviously like very bad.
Absolutely. I mean, if they're just dedicated to work, they make no time for you, and they're probably
Yeah.
always stressed out or
Yeah.
whatever.
They
Yeah.
might take it out on you.
Then they might have like, oh yeah, that's
Don't
true.
take it out on me.
Oh yeah, and then you're getting home and she's looking like, I don't want to give you any tonight, and then you're just like, why? She's like, I had a bad day at work. I'm like, well, you shouldn't work so much, you know?
There's no winning in that situation either.
Except
And
money.
then they're also at work
Except
so
money.
much they might have their work husband. That's been a trend nowadays.
That is true. Gotta
Yeah,
watch
but
out
if
for
they
that.
party too much, they might talk to other people.
They might be like incoherent to whatever's happening, and then you gotta worry about them if they party a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. They might be really submissive if they're partying and just let anything happen to them.
Yeah. And like, obviously you don't want to be a control freak, but
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta put your foot down.
that can be a hard situation to sort of handle sometimes. It can definitely get out of hand.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I feel like it's better to have more work than more party.
Yeah.
But a good balance is the best, you know.
A little bit of both, never hurt, for sure, for
Mhm.
sure.
Galana, I'll let you ask your next question.
Since we're talking about working, I feel like that can tie into how do grades play out. Like
Okay.
school grades.
Okay, yeah,
That's an interesting question.
yeah. I feel like
Not where I was expecting you to go, really.
yeah, me neither. But I feel like really good grades. I mean, I feel like that's not always bad because I mean, getting really good grades isn't as hard as it used to be. you know, like somebody could come in there, not give a shit, and then get like A's and shit like that. Because some
mean-
people are just like that.
Also depends what like
I'm
classes
sorry,
they're
you said
taking.
AIDS?
A's, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're on grades, not partying.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry.
No, you're good. man.
Still stuck on our last section there.
Yeah. No, you're good. What were you saying?
I feel like it depends what classes they're taking. Because like, if they take very hard classes, like how we're saying with working, they might not have time for you. They're just doing schoolwork.
Just doing schoolwork all the time, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, yeah, and then like they ask you to help, and they're doing like fucking calculus or some shit. You don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
Yeah. I mean, this is similar to kind of our last thing, obviously, like you said, but I mean, good grades obviously are kind of what you look for. It represents that they got their stuff together
Yeah.
in a lot of cases, like generally speaking.
And I feel like to tie into that, I feel like if they like skip school a lot, that's like that shows irresponsibility and just laziness, honestly.
You might not know what they're doing. They might be studying school with someone else.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, I don't see this as like the most important thing at all, because
Yeah.
there's a
yeah.
lot of, like, grades don't define a person,
Oh yeah, no.
you know.
Yeah, like look at this guy over here. This guy's honor roll, winning all the awards and shit, and then I'm over here, what C's, B's, and A's, a mix of all three.
Mm-hmm.
So what'd you have throughout high school?
Always.
Oh wow, so I'm a minority over here, you know.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Goddamn. Shouldn't have brought that up.
Happens to the best of us, man.
Yeah, I know. I
It does.
shouldn't have. It's out of my range.
Yep.
Shouldn't have
You have
spoken.
regrets or no?
Regrets on what? That's a very broad
Like
question.
I'm saying what we're talking about, like getting bad grades. You wish you worked harder or no?
I mean, I feel like the way that I went, I feel like last year I definitely got my shit together. I had more B's and A's and C's. You know, I had a couple C's throughout the school year, but not too many. I was definitely on my shit a lot more. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, I think I was on my shit a lot more. I feel like this next year, comeback's coming. You know, I'm making that. I'm definitely gonna lock in.
All right. The academic comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I could do it. Boost that GPA up for the last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well.
All right, so I'm gonna ask this next question. Actually, I think we're gonna save the next question for another show. How do we feel?
Oh, I
about
think
that?
we'd have a whole show about this next section if you're thinking what I'm thinking it is.
I think we definitely could. So I think we're gonna leave that for the next show. Thanks for joining us again.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for having me out here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no
It's very
problem.
fun.
You mean down here in the basement?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ciao, mom.
Not a gym.
That happened. Excuse me. This is a sign.